Hi my friends, welcome back. This is A Course in Miracles, lesson 43. Today we're going to read the lesson, highlight a few things, give some examples, and then we're going to do the first guided practice together. So let's do it. A Course in Miracles, lesson 43. God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him. Perception is not an attribute of God. His is the realm of knowledge. Yet, He has created the Holy Spirit as the mediator between perception and knowledge. Without this link with God, perception would have replaced knowledge forever in your mind. And with this link with God, perception will become so changed and purified that will lead to knowledge. That is its function as the Holy Spirit sees it. Therefore, that is its function in truth. So here in this first paragraph, I want to highlight here what it says. His is the realm of knowledge. So the realm of God is the realm of knowledge, which is the realm of truth, of heaven, of love, of true vision, of reality. Perception is not part of the realm of knowledge because perception is like an interpretation. There is no interpretation to be made on the realm of knowledge. There is only truth. So between the realm of God or the realm of knowledge and perception, the only link that exists, which is the answer of God, is the Holy Spirit. So the function, as it says here, of the Holy Spirit is to purify our perception so it can bring us into true perception, into the realm of knowledge. Let's continue. In God you cannot see. Perception has no function in God and does not exist. As I was saying before, perception has no function in God and does not exist because there is only truth. Yet, in salvation, which is the undoing of what never was, perception has a mighty purpose. Made by the Son of God for unholy purpose, it must become the means for the restoration of His holiness to His awareness. Perception has no meaning, yet does the Holy Spirit give a meaning very close to God's. Healed perception becomes the means by which the Son of God forgives his brother and thus forgives himself. So as it says here, in salvation, perception has a purpose, which is restore our holiness to our awareness. That's the only purpose of perception in salvation. Restore our holiness into our awareness. Our holiness and the holiness of everyone here. And heal perception is possible by the means of forgiving ourselves and our brothers. So heal perception. A perception heal where our holiness is restored to our awareness is possible through forgiveness of ourselves and of our brothers. You cannot see apart from God because you cannot be apart from God. God is life. God is life force energy. So we can never be apart from God. Whatever you do in Him, because whatever you think with His mind. If vision is real, and it is real to the extent to which it shares the Holy Spirit purpose, then you cannot see apart from God. I'm going to repeat this last part again. If vision is real, and it is real, to the extent to which it shares the Holy Spirit purpose, which is see with Christ's vision, then you cannot see apart from God. Okay. 3 5-minute practice periods are required today. One as early and one as late as possible in the day. The third may be undertaken at the most convenient and suitable time the circumstances and readiness permit. At the beginning of this practice period, repeat the idea for today to yourself with eyes open. Then glance around you for a short time, applying the idea specifically to what you see. 4 or 5 subjects for this phase of practice period are sufficient. You might say, for example, God is my source. I cannot see this desk apart from Him. God is my source. I cannot see that picture apart from Him. God, and let's say for other examples, God is my source. I cannot see my body apart from Him. God is my source. I cannot see that person apart from Him. God's my source. I cannot see that computer apart from Him. And you can go on with whatever you are seeing. Although this part of the exercise period should be relatively short, be sure that you select subjects for this phase of practice indiscriminately, without self-directed inclusion or exclusion. For the second and longer phase, close your eyes. Repeat today's idea again, which is God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him. And then let whatever relevant thoughts occur to you. Add to the idea in your own personal way. Thoughts such as, I see through the eyes of forgiveness. I see the world as blessed. The world can show me myself. I see my own thoughts, which are like God's. Any thought related more or less directly to today's idea is suitable. The thoughts need not bear any obvious relationship to the idea, but they should not be in opposition to it. So I'm going to explain the practice. So we are doing 3 long practices of 5 minutes each in the morning, the evening, and one in between, whenever is possible. In the practice, each practice of these 3, there are 2 phases. Phase 1, we are repeating the truth of today. God's my source. I cannot see apart from Him. Then we are going to look around us, find around 4 to 5 subjects, and apply the idea. As we said, for example, God is my source. I cannot see this desk apart from Him. After that, we are going to repeat the idea of today again. God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him. And we are going to close our eyes and let whatever quality complements that, whatever thoughts that complements that are relevant to the truth, we are let them come, and we are going to say, as for example, after you say, God's my source, I cannot see apart from him, you can say, I see through the eyes of forgiveness, for example. And you let these thoughts arise, all that are related to the truth, and then we do this until it's 5 minutes. So let's continue. If you find your mind wandering, if you begin to be aware of thoughts which are clearly out of accord with today's idea, or if you seem to be unable to think of anything, open your eyes, repeat the first phase of the exercise period, and then attempt the second phase again. So if you find the second phase, which is to complement the truth with your own thoughts, you can repeat the first phase again, which is repeating the truth, looking around you, finding 4 to 5 subjects, and applying the truth on these subjects. And then you can attempt the second phase again. Do not allow any protracted period to occur in which you become preoccupied with irrelevant thoughts. Return to the first phase of the exercise as often as necessary to prevent this. In applying today's idea in the shorter practice periods, the form may vary according to the circumstances and situations in which you find yourself during the day. When you are with someone else, for example, try to remember to tell him silently, God is my source. I cannot see you apart from him. This form is equally applicable to strangers as it is to those you think are closer to you. In fact, try to make no distinctions of this kind at all. Today's idea should also be applied throughout the day to various situations and events that may occur, particularly to those which seem to distress you in any way. For this purpose, apply the idea on this form. God is my source. I cannot see this apart from him. If no particular subject presents itself to your awareness at the time, merely repeat the idea in its original form. Try today not to allow any long periods of time to slip by without remembering today's idea and thus remembering your function. So today, for me, I put a timer because as say here, try today not to allow any long periods of time to slip by without remembering today's idea. So for me, I set a timer and I try to make it fun, like I put it 1 hour and 11 minutes or 44 minutes and 44 seconds. And so then I remember to do over and over again. Doesn't matter what activity I'm doing during the day or how busy I am, I have these timers. And besides the timer, I am doing this whatever, if anything just stress me, or if I see another person, I would repeat the idea as well. So that's my tip. And for the practice, I would like to give you the clues. God's my source. I cannot see this subject apart from him. And then you fill out the subject. I will stop. I cannot see this. And you fill the blank apart from him. And then On the second phase, I would like to inspire you with some thoughts that are relevant to the truth, but at the same time, I will be quiet for a minute so then you can bring your own thoughts as well. So let's do it. Awesome. So I invite you, we're going to start with eyes open, but I invite you first to take a deep breath. And if you want to close your eyes, to take this deep breath, close your eyes. So I invite you to take another deep breath. And really be very present here in the now. And then when you are ready, you can open your eyes. And you can say, God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him. And then start looking around you. And we are going to select 5 subjects and apply today's idea. You can select the first one and say, God is my source. I cannot see this. Specify apart from Him. God is my source. I cannot see this apart from Him. God is my source. I cannot see this apart from Him. God is my source. I cannot see this apart from Him. And then please take a deep breath. And let's repeat the truth of today. God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him. And let's close our eyes. And really hold this truth in your heart. As if you were placing this inside your heart. You can repeat it one more time with eyes closed. God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him. And take a deep breath. And I'm gonna bring some of my thoughts, and then you can bring some of yours as well. God is my source, is where I find the peace, the safety, God, it is the source of all love, light, all truth, all knowledge. God is my source of inspiration, creativity, life. It is my source of health, abundance, freedom, God is my source through which I can see through the eyes of forgiveness, of love, of truth, in which I can rest in true perception, in reality, in which I know that everything is well. And you can take a deep breath. Repeat again one more time. God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him. And bring the thoughts that arise naturally within you. Say to yourself or out loud, all that brings up when you say, God's my source, I cannot see apart from Him. Let your thoughts arise. Let them bring your truth. Rest in the peace that you have never been separated. That God has always been your source. That you are loved and you are loved. And so it is. You can take a deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for practicing the lesson 43 with me. I hope you have an amazing day today and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.